We got something a little different here today. We are unboxing a microphone slash audio recorder. This is the Zoom H3 VR. It's a handy recorder, but it's a 360-degree VR audio recorder. All-in-one ambisonic mic, recorder, and decoder. This sounds like a whole lot of hoobity. This is basically like the binaural 3DO microphone with the ears that I reviewed a few years back. But with more of a full 360 degree instead of binaural, but it can mix down to stereo binaural audio. And I want to experiment with some of that stuff, including with some of these unboxings and things like that in the future. So I want to check it out, compare it to the ear mic, and see what kind of stuff it can do. It is super lightweight. I was expecting the whole package to be significantly larger than it is. This is a fairly underwhelming presentation here. I hope I didn't... Yeah, it's in here. Okay. I was afraid I might have gotten ripped off because things happen, and it's been sitting here for a couple weeks, so returning it may not have worked. So here it is. So this was unfortunately an impulse buy that I 100% should not have done, but I was so curious, and like I said, I have some weird surround experimentation I want to do. Oh my, the package is so small. I was expecting like a big giant thing. So we have like a 90-degree dual mount adapter here. I guess to mount with your camera, or maybe to mount with another one of these units. I don't know why you would need two, because it is supposed to be 360 degrees. But I think the idea is that you could mount it basically right on top a 360-degree camera, and you turn it with the camera, and it gets the perfect audio mapping along with it. So here's the device itself. Comes with a cute little windscreen for it. If you take it outside, that would be very smart. I'm gonna leave it off. We're indoors. We got dual AA batteries, and that is literally the entirety of the contents. Take a look at the bad boy. We've got an array XY pair of 4 mics. I guess it'd be like XXYY maybe. Up on the top, just quarter 20 threaded mount and rubber feet on the bottom. AA batteries, feels super cheap for what it is. Got a little metal shroud protecting the mics. And then we got a screen on the back, like some other cameras and things like that as well. So I guess we'll pop some batteries in here. I don't know if it takes storage or if it only records internally. We've got micro USB for dedicated power if you'd like. 3.5, micro USB is kind of disappointing. 3.5 millimeter audio line out as well to run to another device. Got some basic controls on board. All right, let's power it on. Zoom. This screen is super hard to see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Where is the SD card slot? Oh, micro USB in the bottom. Let me grab one. All right, I've got a basic 256 gig Evo here. Completely overkill for this, but you never know. All right. Whoop. Reading the micro SD card. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it has little levels for all the different indicators, and we're ready to rock and roll. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up. Standard issue wood spool. We're going to set this up right here. I realize I'm going to reflect off of it a bit. This isn't like a scientific test, but I want to see how it sounds once I mix it down. Actually, let's go through the menu real quick. You got low cut, limiters, ambisonic monitoring. I'll set that to binaural. I don't think that affects anything since we're not listening. And you got line out level. All right, then we got mic position. Oh, it's got like a gyroscope to know when you spin the mic. That is fascinating. So I wonder if it tracks that to the data. I don't know what you would use to interpret that, but that would be fascinating. We got Fuma, Ambi-X, Ambisonics A, stereo, binaural. All right, let's go to stereo or binaural for now because I don't know if we have the means to interpret anything else right now. All the way up to 96 kilohertz and 24-bit, it looks like, which is fine. You can't monitor in binaural when you have it set to 9624. You can't record in binaural when you have it 9624. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're at 48 kilohertz. That's really all I care about. So we only get 2 levels because it's recording to binaural stereo mode, but it should still be interpreting audio from all 4 mics and putting it kind of down into the stereo mix. So we're just gonna kind of walk around. All right, we are recording. I am walking around the microphone. Walking around, walking around. The levels are super low. I hope I don't have to crank it up too much in post. Now we're going up, 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 up. We're going down, 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 down. Oh, the wiggles have infested my brain. All right. And you will see how that sounds. I don't know what else we're gonna do with this, but just kind of wanted to demo it here. Have a little fun with it before I use it for some other project. If you're looking for something else to watch, go check out my unboxing of this tiny little, there were screws on top of it, tiny little game streaming PC from Intel. It's a Nook, new Dragon Canyon. Or check out this video on my main channel about unboxing a couple of microphone arms. Remember, be kind, rewind. I really got to pick up those screws now.